Solid gold hits. Whee! Good times, great oldies. Oldies, WGNY.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM with the greatest music ever recorded on the most listened to radio station throughout the whole Hudson Valley. Here we are, December 24th, 2018. I'm Bobo. Sounds of the season from the Carpenters.
Greeting cards have all been sent.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM, America's Band. Sloop John B., the Carpenters there, too. Sounds of the season, and there's plenty more where that came from. Merry Christmas, darling. And, of course, Aretha Franklin. I say a little prayer. Kicking off this 6 o'clock hour right here on December 24th. Glad to be here. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I'm going to be bringing you all the way up to noon today. And after that, we go into special programming mode. Let us be the soundtrack to your holiday season. Right here for you. Wall-to-wall Christmas all the way to Christmas evening at midnight. So without any more further ado, let's get this done. We do have some traffic that we're going to have to take a look at for all of you trying to escape the area. And it's all being powered by Compassion International. You can change the world for a child in extreme poverty through Compassion International. Just text CHILD to 83393 to find out how. Let's do this. Taking it out to the streets. Hudson Valley traffic. Good Monday morning.
Now, Funk's Oldies steps into the season.
Santa baby.
Special delivery from the North Pole. Here comes another great oldie.
Why are you into that beard anyway?
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Bobo, and from the album A Christmas Gift for You, produced by Phil Spector, taking you back to those great years. Yeah. The Ronettes, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM, and the most listened to radio station throughout the whole Hudson Valley. Cher, Half-Breed, doing it right now. Oh, there she goes. Cher, Half-Breed. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. The Beatles in there, too. That's the one that put them on the map. I Want to Hold Your Hand. The Ronettes. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Sounds of the Season. And Simon & Garfunkel, The Boxer. All right here for you. And a holiday program right here. Yeah, absolutely. Just joining me. Just wanted to let you know I'm going to be with you all the way up until noon. And that's when we go wall-to-wall Christmas all the way to tomorrow at midnight, all right? Some special programming involved with that, too. For tonight, check it out. At 9 p.m., we present to you proudly It's a Wonderful Life, starring James Stewart, Donna Reed, and Victor Moore, as first broadcast on the March 10th, 1947 edition of Lux Radio Theater, before there was a TV in an American home. At 10 p.m., we're going to give you Miracle on 34th Street, starring Edmund Gwynn, Maureen O'Hara, and John Payne, as first broadcast on the December 20th, 1948 edition of Lux Radio Theater. And we saved the best for last. From 11 to midnight, A Christmas Carol, starring Orson Welles, as first broadcast on the December 23rd, 1948 edition of Campbell Playhouse. It's all right here for you. Make us a part of your holiday. Yeah, we'll definitely be the soundtrack to your Christmas. No two ways about it. ABC News on the way, along with ABC Spotlight Entertainment. It all comes up straight away.
You think your workday is tough?
Oh.
Try making deliveries to a couple of billion homes in a day.
But how could I deliver all these toys?
Keeping Santa sane. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM.
Oh, another one of those little golden nuggets. Bobby Sox and the Blue Jeans. Here comes Santa Claus. Again, from Phil Spector's album, A Christmas Gift for You. Remember those days going back into the early 60s when you were a kid? Oh, the tinsel on the trees. How about those, what did you call them? I think they were oil ornaments. Instead of lights, a lot of people had these sticks that bubbled up. Do you remember those things? And then with the big light bulbs on the tree? Oh, yeah. Bringing back some memories for you right here. Do have the latest in Hudson Valley traffic on the way for you right now. And we're going to be going out to see what the weather's going to be like with the weatherman. Yeah, AccuWeather Report is all straight ahead.
Oldies WGNY, where the action is.
Oh, it definitely does take two, right? Marvin Gaye, Kim Wetson, right there for you and Spanky and our gang with a lazy day. You know what? Enjoy your holiday, folks. Leave it right where you got it, right here on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. And thank you so much for having me in your home. Yeah, no matter where you are, in your car, if you're going to be going over the river and through the woods to Grandma's house, you got the traffic, the news, the weather, everything all together, and sounds of the season right here galore, and breaking it all out. You're going to be hearing everything, including, well, sounds of the season from the one and only Dean Martin. That's coming up next.
Oldies 98.9. We call it the Feel Good button.
Feel good. Feel good. Feel good.
Hop online and listen live
Feel good
at foxradio.net. WGNY Newburgh, Middletown. WGNY-FM Rosendale, Poughkeepsie, Kingston.
And good Christmas Eve morning to you, my friends. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Sounds of the season. Oh, yeah. I'm Bobo, bringing it all to you. Johnny Mathis. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Music from Spanky and our gang. Like to get to know you. You know, amazing how just simple their songs were. But boy, have they ever stuck with us for an eternity, right? Oh, yeah. Johnny Mathis in there, too, with Jingle Bells and Bobby V. The Night Has 1,000 Eyes. It's all right here for you. Welcome to my Christmas program. I'm going to be bringing you right up to noon today. That's when we switch everything over to wall Christmas, and I get to go home. Absolutely. And you know what? Merry Christmas to each and every one of you, no matter what you're doing. I hope this really is one of the joyous holidays that you ever spend with each other. Really. Live, laugh, and love, and be grateful. Beach Boy music coming up for you, but right now, going to check out the ride with Hudson Valley Traffic in this portion of my program, all being powered by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Drunk driving is 100% preventable, 100% of the time. Help them create a future of no more victims at MADD.org. That's MADD.org. Hudson Valley Traffic.
Santa baby.
Fox Oldies is strictly sentimental.
Mommy's kissing Santa Claus.
Happy holidays from Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Of course, sounds of the season. This one is forever in the history books. Oh, yeah, the one and only Burl Ives. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Sounds of the season, and a little rock and roll don't hurt either. Rolling Stones, Start Me Up. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. The Rolling Stones keep on rolling with Start Me Up, coming to a venue near you in 2019. Well, maybe not that close, but they're going to be in the Meadowlands in New Jersey in June 13th, I believe the date is. And those tickets, oh my gosh, they are so darn expensive, I just can't believe it. 1910 Fruit Gum Company there too with 123 Red Light. Burl Ives, oh, a great American standard. A holly jolly Christmas in the Beach Boys with Do It Again. You know what, folks, seriously, when you look back on 2018, don't think of it as a year of pain, but a year of growth. We have a tendency to really fall back on the negative side, depressing side of things when we think about this past year. So you made it through each day. You should be proud of yourself. You're a better person. You're a better you despite of all the hardships. Take a deep breath and enter 2019 with hope and confidence. ABC News is on the way along with ABC Sports.
All your oldies.
The best music.
One station.
There is no other station.
There's no reason to leave.
Listen to it 24 hours a day.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY.
I'm gonna love me
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. The Four Tops. Ask the Lonely, they'll tell you. And Janice Joplin with A Piece of My Heart. Right here for you on this December 24th, 2018. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending some of your valuable time with me. Maybe some of you are out there and you're in the kitchen. Maybe you're baking. Maybe you're preparing tonight's meal on Christmas Eve. I can't wait for tonight's meal. I really can't. I'll share. We're having the fish thing. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. And you know what? Don't forget tonight too, which is really, really nice. I mean, if you have a moment of solace, peace, opportunity, leave us on, because at 9 p.m. we're going to give you It's a Wonderful Life, dating all the way back to March 10th, 1947, the original edition of Lux Radio Theater with James Stewart, Donna Reed, and Victor Moore, before there was even a TV in an American household. And at 10 p.m., we're not going to stop there, because at 10 p.m., Miracle on 34th Street, starring Edmund Gwynn, Maureen O'Hara, and John Payne. And that was first broadcast on December 20th, way back in 1948. That was another edition of Lux Radio Theater. And then from 11 to midnight, this is so cool to listen to. I absolutely love it. A Christmas Carol, starring Orson Welles, as first broadcast on the December 23rd, 1948 edition of the Campbell Playhouse. We're going to be right here for you. Today at noon, we flip over to all wall-to-wall Christmas music. Absolutely. And you know, in 2018, there's something that I've really learned. You know, behind every great guy, there's a woman rolling her eyes.
Oldies WGNY, where the action is.
Oldies 99, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. How can you go wrong with that? The Everly Brothers, Let It Be Me. The times they sure are a-changin'. Bob Dylan music there for you, too. More sounds of the season coming up.
I'd like to get a giant candy cane and beat the wings off a sugar plum fairy.
Don't be a Grinch this holiday season.
I believe in Santa Claus.
That's more like it. Merry Christmas from Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. WGNY Newburgh, Middletown. WGNY-FM Rosendale, Poughkeepsie, Kingston.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Here we are together on Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I'm Bobo. This is Vince Gill. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Gary Puckett and the Union Gap Young Girl. And as a matter of fact, Gary's going to be getting busy in the year of 2019, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Vince Gill, yes, he's country fame, but boy, what a voice he has. And there you go. Sounds of the season, Do You Hear What I Hear? And the Fifth Dimension, Go Where You Want to Go. You know, when it came down to Vince Gill, I'll tell you something. Do You Hear What I Want to Hear, specifically about that song? I remember, and I don't remember what year it is, but I remember going out and purchasing Do You Hear What I Hear? That was a brand new record on the radio. Again, forgive me, I don't remember the year, but Bing Crosby sang it, and I went out and bought that 45 because I loved it so much. And I can't find Bing Crosby version of Do You Hear What I Hear? I don't understand it. I really, truly don't. But really, that's the break sometimes when you're a collector like myself and you look for all this great stuff. You know, you really, really do. And by the way, did you happen to hear that pre-recorded cassette tapes are coming back? When you knew about vinyl coming back, now cassette tapes are coming back. And I'll tell you what that shows. People don't like the downloaded stuff that much. Yeah, truthfully. And there's a lot of reasons behind that, and I really don't have time to get into it. But I just thought you'd like to know that pre-recorded cassette tapes are on their way back. All right. This portion of a program all being powered by the AARP and the Ad Council. You know, when it comes to speeding past financial challenges, you're an ace. Now, you can get your retirement plan on track. Get tips and strategies at aceyourretirement.org. Check it out. Hudson Valley Traffic. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM, rolling out all the great Christmas classics, and this is one of them. Bruce Springsteen, Santa Claus is coming to town. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Boy, if we could only turn back the hands of time, huh? Where would you want to go in your life? Think about that one. Here's the one and only Tyrone Davis giving it to us. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM, the one and only Tyrone Davis. Turn back the hands of time. Tommy James and the Shondells, Crimson and Clover, and Bruce Springsteen and E Street Band. Santa Claus is coming to town. What a classic there with that in the Doors. Light My Fire, 1967, the album version for you right there off their debut album. Can't go wrong with that, right? Hey, welcome aboard on this December 24th, 2018. Here we are, folks. Here we are. We plan and plan and plan and plan and plan, and finally it's here. Maybe some of you are at home right now making cookies. Maybe some of you are home right now making preparation for dinner tonight, Christmas Eve dinner. Maybe you're going to be going to Mass. Whatever the case may be, enjoy the heck out of yourselves. And remember, it's the little things that you don't realize that count when you go to look back on this particular day and tomorrow. And it's the little things that end up being the bigger things. Seriously, right? Absolutely. Let's see. We do have the latest ABC News on the way. And, of course, let's see. Oh, and the ABC Spotlight Entertainment's coming up, too. So stick around for that and more Sounds of the Season on the way.
Greatest songs ever recorded. Yep, they're all right here for you on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Of course, 1984 right there for you. Wham! Last Christmas, huh? Absolutely. The Bee Gees, To Love Somebody. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say something to you. From the depth of my heart, I wish you the joy and warmth of Christmas. So Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. All right, got to go check out the roadways and see what's going on. Hudson Valley traffic is up now.
Oldies WGNY, where the action is.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. The one and only Johnny Mathis right there. There can't be another. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hello. It is, right? The Beach Boys, too. Little Honda. There is the original stereo version for that one for you, right? I'm Bobo. Good morning to you. And, of course, if you didn't hear, I'm going to be with you all the way up until noon today. And that's when we switch over the radio stations to all wall-to-wall Christmas. And we're going to have that going on until midnight tomorrow, all right? So enjoy and let us be the soundtrack for your holiday. Music from Lloyd Price I have coming up next. Ho, 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 ho.
We believe.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Do you?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
From Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM, the greatest music ever recorded. You better believe it. I'm Bobo. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Sounds of the season right now from Greg Lake. I believe in Father Christmas. Oh, the one and only Roy Orbison. What a voice, and sorely missed, too, in rock and roll, right? In Dreams. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Greg Lake there. Sounds of the season, I believe in Father Christmas. And the Cadillacs with a little ditty called Speedo. Kicking off the 9 o'clock hour right here. And good morning. Now, normally I'd be off the air at 10 o'clock, but I'm going to be bringing you all the way up to noon. And that's when we give you wall-to-wall, Christmas to Christmas. Right here for you. You're going to love it. Seriously. Yes, Sonny Joe, Buffalo Bob Corsino, they have off, and they'll be back with you on the 26th. Okay? And, yes, I'm holding down the fort, and they have off. I'm probably dipping in the eggnog right now, or maybe having a nice Christmas breakfast. Maybe a bagel with lox and cream cheese, which is always good, and I could just picture that right now, but I have to put that out of my mind. And I'm going to tell you this, sticking with Christmas and the theme of it, in 1843, Charles Dickens' classic, A Christmas Carol, was actually published for the first time. Seriously, you know, up until that time, Scrooges, they were just called cheapskates, folks. They were just called cheapskates, seriously. And that's true. More sounds of the season on the way right now. Need to let you know, this portion of my program all being powered by Aussie.com. Get smarter every day at Aussie.com. Try a new news site that tells you about the most interesting people, places, and ideas. Try OZY.com now. Aussie. It's a latte for your mind. Hudson Valley traffic. Good morning.
Now, Fox Oldies steps into the season. Special delivery from the North Pole. Here comes another great oldie.
We're going to have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap dance with Danny Kaye.
Fox Oldies, 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY-FM.
Oldies 99, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM with the greatest music ever made. I'm Bobo. Sounds of the season from the one and only Freddie Boom Boom Cannon. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Always having fun and getting it done. Absolutely giving you the greatest music ever recorded and sounds of the season on Bobo, and a good Christmas Eve morning to each and every one of you. Stevie Wonder, the genius, and he most certainly is. The tune, Isn't She Lovely? And I have it for you right now. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely? There for you. And the Beatles from Abbey Road. Ringo Starr, lead vocals there. Octopus's Garden. Freddie Boom Boom Cannon getting into the season. Yes, Santa's here to stay. And Harper's Bazaar, the 59th Street Bridge song. Just feeling so groovy, man. Absolutely on this Christmas Eve. And a good morning. How about some Christmas tree facts? Do you know about this? Did you happen to know that Christmas trees for sale these days are grown not in the forest, but on tree farms now? And a lot of people think that trees are being cut down in the forest, and they're not. And the other thing is that tree farms that grow the trees also replant after the trees are cut. And economically, they're actually better, because most artificial trees are produced in China, while real trees tend to be grown on local farms. And artificial trees are made of plastic and won't decompose. Okay, looking at it that way from an ecology standpoint of view, I get it. But you know what? I got to do what's good for me. No more live trees. No. A lot of these artificial trees nowadays, ladies and gentlemen, they last for a decade or more. The last one that we had before we bought this new one, it was about 17 years old, I believe. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. It lasted quite a long time. So I saved a tree from being cut down, even though they're on tree farms. That still doesn't make me feel any better about it, to be honest with you, all right? You want to talk about picking on artificial Christmas trees because they don't decompose? What about the plastic bags that grocery stores use? Let's ban them. What about a little bit more recycling out there instead of just throwing it in the regular garbage? And what about these disposable diapers? They don't decompose either. And a lot of other things, and the list is very, very long. And you want to pick on Christmas trees. How often do you really throw one of them out? All right, the latest ABC News is on the way, and more sounds of the season from Bryan Adams.
Fox Oldies, turning on the minds to a whole new generation. Oldies 98.9.
WGNY Music Power.
And I'm not your little boy.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Aaron Neville, hey, just telling you like it is. And Bryan Adams, what a song. You ever listen to the words of that song? I'm sure a lot of you probably even know it by heart. Maybe you're hearing it for the first time. It's just simply called Christmas Time. Giving you sounds of the season. Latest AccuWeather forecast on the way for you right now. Checking out the ride with Hudson Valley traffic.
Oldies WGNY.
Here's my story, it's sad but true.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM, the sounds of the Four Seasons. How can you miss that? Don't you worry about me. And King of the New York streets, Dion, with Runaround Sue. So what do you think the top 10 favorite holidays in the United States are? Seriously. And this being Christmas Eve. Well, let me give you the top 5. All right? Actually, I'll give you the top 6. You're not going to believe this. First of all, coming in at number 6 out of 10 is New Year's. That's amateur night. Really? Number 5 is Easter. Number 4 is the 4th of July. Number 3 is Halloween. Number 2 is Thanksgiving. And the number 1 favorite holiday in the United States is what we're going to be facing tomorrow. Christmas. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. On the way, sounds of the season, and it's a real classic and a rarity from Bobby Darin that you're gonna love.
Grinch tested.
You're a mean one.
Santa approved.
Santa's been here! Santa's been here!
Giving you the gift of music this holiday season.
I wish you a Merry Christmas.
The greatest music ever made. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Good Monday morning. It is Christmas Eve. I'm Bobo, and this is one of the all-time classics, Bing Crosby. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. The Monkees, Daydream Believer, of course. Bing Crosby there, too. White Christmas. You might be dreaming of a white Christmas. We're definitely not going to have one, but we are going to have a full Christmas moon. And the last time that happened was back in 1977, and it's going to be another 19 years before it does happen. So if you have an opportunity tomorrow night, go look at the moon. Fontella Bass there, too, with Rescue Me. I'm Bobo, and I'm going to be with you all the way up until noon, and then it happens. The magic. Wall-to-wall Christmas all the way till tomorrow night at midnight. And tonight at 9 o'clock, we give you It's a Wonderful Life, starring James Stewart, Donna Reed, and Victor Moore, as first broadcast on March 10th, 1947 edition of Lux Radio Theater. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And children of all ages, listen in. And that is a period of time before television even entered into an American home. Then at 10 o'clock, Miracle on 34th Street, starring Edmund Gwynn, Maureen O'Hara, and John Payne, is first broadcast on the December 20th, 1948 edition of Lux Radio Theater. And then at 11 o'clock till midnight, A Christmas Carol, starring the one and only Orson Welles, as first broadcast on the December 23rd, 1948 edition of the Campbell Playhouse. Let us be the soundtrack to your holiday, and believe me, we will be. Sonny and Cher music coming up next.
You think your workday is tough?
Oh.
Try making deliveries to a couple of billion homes in a day.
But how could I deliver all these toys?
Keeping Santa sane. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM.
And the beat goes on.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Not only giving you the greatest music ever recorded, but the greatest Christmas music ever recorded as well. David Bowie, Bing Crosby. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. It's called Rock and Roll. 1973 style and a number 23 record on the Billboard Hot 100 from Bachman Turner Overdrive. Let it ride. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. Bachman Turner Overdrive, just let it ride, baby. That's it. Tommy Boyce, Bobby Hart. I wonder what she's doing tonight. And boy, what a classic. David Bowie, Bing Crosby, Peace on Earth, and Little Drummer Boy there for you. Sounds of the season, and Sonny and Cher, the beat goes on. I know generally at this time you're used to hearing Sonny Joe, but him and Buffalo Bob Corsino happen to have the day off. And I'm holding the fort down, folks. Of course, and I don't mind one darn bit. Merry Christmas Eve to you. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you, too, as well. More of Sounds of the Season on the way. But right after this break, the Dave Clark 5 doing it for you.
Oldies 98.9. We call it the Feel Good button.
Feel good.
Feel good.
Feel good.
Hop online and listen live
Feel good?
at foxradio.net.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. One of the best renditions I ever heard of that song Bob Seger, Silver Bullet Band, Little Drummer Boy. Yeah, more sounds of the season. Dave Clark 5 there, too, as promised over and over. Got a lot going on. And, well, you know what, folks? I'm going to tell you something. 13% of you parents say that you look for fashion advice from their children or grandchildren. I can believe that. And, by the way, ladies, if you happen to get a candle, you know, one of those nice scented candles for Christmas, know this, that 10% of people who buy candles are men, believe it or not. And, ladies, not that I'm trying to spill the beans here on anybody, but if you are proposed to tonight or tomorrow, the average engagement ring costs about $2,300. So don't let them tell you anything different. Yeah, babe, this was one of the nicest ones that they had. Cost me about $5,600, but you know what, honey, you're worth it. No, men don't do that, do they? Latest AccuWeather forecast on the way, and the time capsule quiz.
All your oldies.
The best music.
One station.
There is no other station.
There's no reason to leave.
Listen to it 24 hours a day.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY.
Oh, there's another one from that album, A Christmas Gift for You. Bill Spector. Yeah, the Crystals, Santa Claus is coming to town. And Del Shannon, hats off to Larry. Yeah, we got to take hats off to Larry. We most certainly do, right? Yeah. By the way, you know, there's a lot of people that have money problems, finance problems, if you would, better put, I guess. Especially around this time of year where it's not really all that magnificent. But is it really about the gifts? When it comes down to gifts, the kids, yeah, they're important. But I just thought I'd let you know that Tiger Woods' net worth now is reportedly up to about $800 million. What do you do with all that? Really? When it comes down to Tiger Woods, well, this is a family show. Jimmy Boyd coming up next with more sounds of the season.
I'd like to get a giant candy cane and beat the wings off a sugar plum fairy.
Don't be a Grinch this holiday season.
I believe in Santa Claus.
That's more like it. Merry Christmas from Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY-FM. Middletown, Goshen, and New Windsor are now connected to the greatest music ever made. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY. WGNY Newburgh, Middletown. WGNY-FM Rosendale, Poughkeepsie, Kingston.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY-FM. I'm Bobo. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. And here we are on December 24th, 2018. And look what I got for you. Vince Vance and the Valiants. Oh, yeah, there's them. You know that band there. Them. Yeah, here comes the night. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY-FM. Vince Vance and the Valiants right there. All I want for Christmas is you and the Buckinghams. Don't you care? Kicking off the 11 o'clock hour. I'm right here with you all the way up until noon, and that is when we're going to go into full Christmas mode. Wall-to-wall Christmas all the way up to tomorrow night at midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely, and I hope all of you have the merriest that this season has to offer, each and every one of you. From my personal family to yours, Merry Christmas. More sounds of the season on the way and music from the Soul Survivors right on the other side of all this.
The greatest songs ever recorded. Yep, they're all right here for you on Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY-FM. When it comes down to sounds of the season, this artist, Bruce Springsteen and E Street Band, they put out 2 Christmas records. Well, you know what? One was a little bit bigger than the other, and this is the lesser of the other one. But still the same. It is Bruce Springsteen, New Jersey's own Merry Christmas Baby. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY-FM. I'm Bobo, and a good morning to you. Late morning, that is, for that matter. You know what? I don't understand a lot of these things, but this song from 1971 that I'm going to play for you right now, only charted at number 47. And here in the U.S. of A., I don't get it. This should have been a number one record. Getting the let out for you. Rock and roll. Oh, yeah, it's been a lonely time. Getting the let out for you. Led Zeppelin rock and roll right here for you. Creedence Clearwater Revival in the mix, too, with Proud Mary. Sounds of the Season from Springsteen and the E Street Band, Merry Christmas, Baby, and the Soul Survivors right there with the Expressway to Your Heart. I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Just leave it right where you got it. Wait till you hear what's coming up next. You're not going to believe your ears. Just let us be the soundtrack for your holiday, folks. Seriously. And you're going to love it. Wall-to-wall Christmas beginning at noon right here, all the way till tomorrow night at midnight. I do have back-to-back Sounds of the Season on the way.
Ho, 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 ho.
We believe.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Do you?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
From Oldies, 98.9, 1220, 105.3, WGNY-FM.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. The one and only Kenny Rogers, Carol of the Bells, and Frank Sinatra. Have yourself a merry little Christmas, and I most certainly hope that you do, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. There's nothing like this time of year. And you know what? It's really amazing. Christmas memories from long ago, whether it be a little kid, the way Christmas trees used to look. Maybe you remember a specific gift that you got and you can't remember what year it was, but you're glad that you got it. One thing that I never received that I wanted, well, there was a few things. Number one, though, I was really cheated. Is it okay if I say that? I never got the Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Never got them. Nope. That's one thing I never received, and it's still on my mind. And, of course, you can buy them out there today. Good luck if they're in pristine condition, because you're definitely going to pay double or quadruple the price. Those things are collector's items. Isn't that amazing how things stick like that to your mind? Maybe some of you wanted the dating game for Christmas, and you never got that, and so on and so forth, right? I hear you. One thing that I really loved, and I know I was just a little kid, maybe 6 years old. I got up, I snuck out of bed, walked down the hallway, and it was still dark out. And I walked up to the Christmas tree, and the only thing I was interested in is what was in my stocking. And I went in there, and there was a straw. And as I pulled the straw out of the top of my stocking, there it was. Oh, joy. It was a Santa Claus straw, but not just any type of Santa Claus straw. It was one of the coolest little things that I've ever gotten, and I loved it. So much so, I didn't even bother digging through the rest of my stocking. Santa Claus had a parachute, and you stuffed him in the straw, and you put the straw up to your mouth, and you blew it. And he'd come out. I used to shoot that sucker right up to the ceiling. And boom, the parachute would open and Santa would come floating down. That thing was the... Now, see, isn't that crazy how I remember that from when I was only 5 or 6 years old? And I don't know what year it was that Rock'em Sock'em Robots came out. I never got them, and I really wanted it. I was just a spoiled little brat. Latest AccuWeather forecast on the way next.
Fox Oldies, turning on the minds to a whole new generation. Oldies 98.9.
WGNY Music Power. Don't go away.
Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM. The one and only Freddie Scott, Hey Girl, and Jay and the Americans. Come a little bit closer to your radios and get ready to turn it up a little bit. Just a few minutes away from kicking off our holiday magic right here for you. Wall-to-wall Christmas is on the way, and so is Percy Faith in his choir.
Grinch tested.
You're a mean one.
Santa approved.
Santa's been here! Santa's been here!
Giving you the gift of music this holiday season.
I wish you a Merry Christmas.
The greatest music ever made. Oldies 98.9, 1220, 105.3 WGNY-FM.
Oh, definitely. We all need a little Christmas. Even me, too. Right. Hey, you know what? My time is up, ladies and gentlemen, and I do have to leave. But before I do, I just wanted to make mention, and I do speak for everyone here, the whole on-air staff, first of all, from Sonny Joe, Buffalo Bob Corsino, and Joe Manglass, and myself, we wish you the most sincerest and memorable Christmas that you've ever had in your entire lives, and hopefully the season will offer you the best of what it has to give. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful time. We're going to be taking a couple of days off, basically, and everybody's going to be back on the air here for you on the 26th, which is Wednesday. And in the meantime, again, I do say Merry Christmas to you. Behave yourselves. And remember, Santa Claus is checking his list twice to find out who's been naughty and who's been nice. Enjoy, everyone. And as always, peace be with you and keep the faith.